Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So, today was a pretty darn good day overall for crypto. Just like yesterday, but today is the first day back from the new year. Today is the first day back from the new year. It is the second. We had a full day of Wall Street, and overall today was pretty darn good. We had a little volatility, but Bitcoin held well. A lot of crypto did very well. So let's go over exactly what happened, and let's go over the few specific alts that did really well, continued to go upwards, and I'm going to explain why, and are there more gains coming? And the answer is yes. So you should not be surprised. It's been what I've been saying for a while. But let's look at everything. So right now, as you can see, Bitcoin is at 96.8. And earlier today, it was above 97. It was like 97. I think it was almost 98. We got as high as 97. Yeah, you can see up here. I mean, we got almost to 97.7, right? Hey, by the way, look at how clean my screen is. A lot of people complain my screen is so dirty. I cleaned it. So we almost got to 98. So we came back down a little bit, but that's okay. Overall, you could see since the first, we've been climbing, and this is to be expected. So I've been saying, if you guys have been watching my videos from the last few days, all the profit taking and the tax harvesting and the portfolio rebalancings, they are over because obviously we're in the new year, right? So whatever Wall Street has been doing, it's over now. And let me show you something pretty staggering. This really should be no surprise, but it's still staggering nevertheless. 2024, total returns on major assets. Guess the top 3 performers. Number 1, MicroStrategy. Number 2, NVIDIA. Number 3, Bitcoin. Here's the thing. Why did MicroStrategy lead? Look at that. Look at how much MicroStrategy led by. It went up almost, even though it closed out the year kind of weak, it still led everything because it returned 350% plus. And the reason being because Saylor backed Bitcoin. Now, NVIDIA did quite well. And you could say, well, it did better than Bitcoin. But here's the thing. Why did NVIDIA do so well? Partially, it's because of their GPUs, right? And that was used to mine Ethereum. And they did that and did very well because of it before they switched to AI. So you could argue some of that, right? Some of that growth was due to crypto also. And then, of course, you have Bitcoin, right? And everything else. And a lot of these other companies, they're high flyers, tech stocks. And, of course, a lot of them have been, have moved into AI and so forth, right? But a lot of those also AI, crypto, digital assets, they're kind of starting to blend, right? Also, Coinbase is in here. Obviously, that is a crypto company. But you know what? The top 3, you could argue top 2 for sure is Bitcoin related, but even NVIDIA, you could argue, is crypto related as well, right? So again, some people got really, really bearish the last 2 weeks. But this proves once and for all that, yeah, the last 2 weeks did not cancel all the gains that, that was had or that accumulated since the beginning of the year, since the beginning of 2024 to the end of 2024, right? All the gains that we had certainly was not wiped out from the last 2 weeks. Now today, overall, you can see today, the U.S. market started out really in the green and then flipped to the red, but it did not matter because Bitcoin started the day hot and continued to be hot, and crypto overall, a lot of the altcoins just, you know, continue to gain and gain and gain in today. And today was just a really, really good overall. And tomorrow, if we continue to see the same thing, the reason why we didn't go above, you know, I said today we hit, you know, 97.7-ish, right? The reason why we didn't go above is because there are a lot of shorts out there. Again, a lot of people love to leverage, and those shorts, those pesky shorts, a ton of them. If we do rally above 99,000 and get back up to 100,000 plus, right? We will liquidate over $1 billion in shorts, and that is what I'm looking for, right? Overall, I've showed you guys charts like this. Again, I've been saying this for quite some time, especially over the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks of correction, 2 weeks of downward sell pressure does not negate the entire, you know, bull run, does not negate the gains we had for the entire year, and certainly does not stop our cycle. So I've shown you guys this before. I told you guys, do not get out right there, right? And you could see what happens during, basically during the stage that we're at. It's the most bullish stage, and the 2 weeks of correctionness doesn't even really register, because when in doubt, zoom out and you realize that, yeah, it's really nothing compared to all the gains that we've had so far, right? I mean, it doesn't even really register. So bottom line is, those of you guys that held out, that continue to hold and took advantage and DCA'd, well, congratulations, you made some good money, right? Now, besides Bitcoin, which is coming right back up, almost to 97,000, what are some alts that came up in a big way? Well, I talked about Solana. Solana is definitely coming up. A lot of people, right, were getting antsy about Solana, asking what was happening. You know, why Solana not coming up? Solana is one of those that came up in a big way. Look at it. Almost back to 210. Right? They fell back down to like 180s, low 180s, even to 170s. Now they are back up to 206, 207, almost back to 210. And now Polymarket gives Solana 85% chance of getting a Solana ETF approval in 2025. I think that is a certainty and will probably come sooner than later. And I do think this will give Solana a big boost. But outside of the ETF, Solana's fundamentals have not changed. Even though the price have come down from their 260 high, it was just oversold. A lot of profit taking, a lot of the money went out into some of the other crypto projects out there. But now people are putting their money back in. It's just really that simple. Again, people equate fundamentals to price action, and that is certainly not correct. Sometimes it's hard not to make that kind of judgment, but that's not the way to really judge a project, right? And I've been re-emphasizing that point the last 2 weeks, because a lot of people thought that, hey, somehow the bull market was canceled, that somehow things have changed. No, nothing has changed other than Wall Street was doing their thing and causing retail investors to panic sell. That was it. So Solana is one of those projects. I told you guys I've been a big bull of Solana for quite some time. Told you guys that I think Solana is going to do really well in 2025. I think it's going to flip Ethereum this year. I think they're going to continue to lead the L1s, and they will do well. I told you guys I was going to DCA more, right? And now we're seeing a resurgence in Solana. Good for them. Lastly, let's not forget about this guy right here who's going to become president this month, right? He is promising to make America, the US, the crypto capital of the world. And because of it, a lot of the crypto companies that are based in US, right, they have been rallying hard. And I think you guys know who they are. For example, XRP 242 now. Just, look at this, right? Just a few days ago, XRP was down, right, to $2. Look at this, 201. This was just 2 days ago. That's a full 20+% within just a couple of days. Cardano fell down, what is it? Down to like 83 cents. Now it's back up to almost $1, right? Same thing with Algorand. Fell down to what? 31 cents? Now it's back up to 40 cents. All three of these projects, XRP, Cardano, Algorand, the ones I've been telling you about, right? They're ISO compliant on Coinbase, and they're based in America, and they're all, you know, working with Doge. They will probably benefit greatly in 2025 because of everything that this guy plans on doing to basically make America the crypto capital of the world, right? These projects were oversold. Obviously, they had a tremendous run since November, but, you know, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they've been sold off and they're oversold. And now investors are putting their money back in and they are seeing big moves, right? So bottom line is, those of you guys that took advantage, congratulations. I've been telling you guys to do so. And besides them, I mean, there's so many others that are coming up. Even guys that still believe in Ethereum, right? Ethereum started coming up. BNB is still strong. Even some of the memes, even the old memes like Doge and Shiba, they started moving. But even the you know, and even like Pepe, right? And WIF, they started moving. But even the newer ones, the really new ones, they started moving in a big way. Right, so there are so many that are recovering right now, guys, and Bitcoin is starting to move a little bit more. So bottom line is, today was fantastic. Even though the broader market started out good, turned red, but crypto is still going upwards. So it's looking good, guys. Hopefully, again, you guys stay strong, continue to hold and took advantage, right? So many are starting to recover. Bitcoin is not back up above 100,000, and that's a good thing. Like I've been saying, dips are gifts, right? Bitcoin in the 90s, maybe your last opportunity to pick up cheap sats while in the 90s before we break into the hundreds and keep on going. And the same thing with a lot of these alts, right? If you loved some of these alts, like if you loved Solana at 260, why would you not love it right now, even at like 207 or when it was at 180, right? Same thing with XRP or Cardano, and same thing with Sui. Sui is at like 434 right now. It was at 480. Why would you not love it more? And some of the other DeFi plays I've mentioned before, right? Like Lido, Uniswap. You got to throw like Aave in there. You could throw even Ondo on there. Some of these have been sold off recently. I think they're going to recover as well. You know, some of these are in RWA. Chainlink is another one, right? And then you got AI plays. What about gaming? Are they going to come back? Maybe, right? But there are so many, guys. Right? And the future is bright. Today is the first day, right? I guess really the first day, but we got a couple more days left. Is it a couple more days? No, we only got one more day. Tomorrow's Friday. Until the weekend, but things are looking good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll try to put out a video tomorrow as well. So smash the like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.